Minister of Education, the Honorable Jeffrey L. Lloyd, has announced during his contribution to the 2019-2020 budget debate the Bahamas Government Tertiary Grant Program, Tenable at University of The Bahamas. This major initiative will increase access to university education for qualified Bahamian citizens. The grant program will fund tuition, compulsory course fees, stipends, and accommodation payments for full-time students at UB. The existing teacher education and nursing grants, the national bursary, and the student athlete financial assistance will all be consolidated under this program. Compulsory course fees covered under the program are technology fees, student activity fee, library fee, course lab fee, and mandatory course external examination fees. The program does not cover non-instructional fees like the security deposit, application fee, add and drop fees, and books. It does not include payment for courses taken during the summer, unless in extenuating circumstances as determined by the university, nor the cost of taking repeat courses. The government reserves the right to bond grant recipients in specific disciplines, for instance, teacher education and nurses training. Therefore, effective fall 2019, students are eligible for the Bahamas Government Tertiary Grant Program if they meet the following criteria. Grant recipients must be Bahamian citizens, be enrolled full-time, for instance, taking a minimum of 12 credits per semester, which includes new and returning students, maintain minimum satisfactory academic requirements, and remain in satisfactory disciplinary standing with the university. However, in order to receive or continuing receiving the stipends that are disbursed under the teaching and nursing grant programs, recipients must comply with the GPA requirements outlined in their contracts of study, complete all course requirements within 5 years of the commencement of their studies, unless there are extenuating circumstances, and the university grants an extension after verification. Approval from the university is the only way under which grant disbursements will be extended beyond the 5-year period. Students whose minimum cumulative GPA falls below a 2.0 will be placed on academic probation as per university policy. They will be permitted a single semester grace period to elevate their GPA to a 2.0 or higher. If they do not, then they will be suspended from the program. The UB policy on financial aid and scholarships governs the administration of this program. Accommodation payments of $500 per person will also be given for the duration of the school year, August to April, to each student who meets the criteria. To be eligible for an accommodation grant, a student must have moved from another island of the Bahamas to undertake the course of study, or otherwise be or have been a ward of the state, in foster care, or in a children's home, be a full-time student, be less than 25 years old at the time of enrollment, agree to reside in university accommodations for the first full 2 years of study, provided that sufficient such accommodation is available to house them. In these instances, the accommodation grants will be applied directly to their housing fees related to same. Remain otherwise academically eligible for the grant program. However, if following the grace period for academic probation, a student fails to increase their GPA to the minimum of 2.0, then the accommodation payment will cease. There will be a one-time enrollment process for all grant recipients. We encourage students who are being notified of acceptance to the university, returning students, and students who are currently receiving grants under bursary aid under Ministry of Education and Ministry of Health programs to apply as of Monday, 1st of July 2019 in order to be processed in a timely manner. Applicants must have a UB-issued username and password in order to apply via the Banner self-service system on the UB website. UB's Office of Financial Aid and Scholarship is managing the application process and is collaborating with the Ministry of Education and the Ministry of Health to ensure a seamless transition. The application process is online, as a growing number of our processes are, to make it convenient for applicants who meet the eligibility criteria. To apply, visit www.ub.edu.bs. 1. Log in to Banner Self-Service with your username and password. 2. Under additional links, click on Financial Aid. 3. Click on Apply for Financial Aid. 4. Follow the prompts to complete the process. Other helpful information and resources are available on the UB website to guide applicants and members of the public through this process. Persons who require further information can contact the Office of Financial Aid and Scholarships at 302-4370 or 302-4371 or email fa@ub.edu.bs. University of the Bahamas has been intentional and strategic in its programs and initiatives to increase the participation rate in higher education in the Bahamas, which is a key marker of a progressive nation. Statistics show that university graduates have a better quality of life, contribute to rippling benefits for their families and communities, and help to build and develop the nation in myriad ways. Every day, in all that we do, UB students are being prepared to live better lives in a global society. This National Tertiary Grant Program will also help to grow this participation rate and produce the human capital necessary to make our nation more resilient, competitive, and dynamic. Thank you.